Okay, here's the deal. I have a first world problem. I've got Gordon Ramsay's slow roasted beef and Gordon Ramsay's 4-cheese macaroni, and I can't decide which one to try next. These are the only two left in his series that I haven't tried. And because I can't decide, I guess I'm going to try both. All right, let's start off finding out more about the slow roasted beef. It says it's slow roasted tender cuts of beef in a savory red wine sauce with smoked bacon, carrots, mushrooms, and pearl onions, served with seasoned potatoes. Looks delicious on the box. And the macaroni, 4-cheese and macaroni. A decadent cheese blend of mozzarella, fontina, parmesan, and provolone tossed with an al dente pasta topped with golden cornbread crumbs. Okay, we'll throw these in the microwave one at a time and then we'll try them out. Okay, so to cook these, they both require, oh no, one requires longer than the other. Okay, so this one, the beef is going to take about 6.5 minutes. The macaroni and cheese is going to take 5.5, so we will do this one first. Okay, here's how it looks in its frozen state. Not too overly appetizing, but big and meaty. So it says to lift the film to slightly vent, place in microwave, and cook 5.5 to 6.5 minutes. So let's do that. Because I've got a wimpy microwave, I will give it 6 minutes and 40 seconds. All right, let's begin. Okay, while we're waiting, I'll get the macaroni and cheese ready. Let's take a look. Oh, wow. I'm impressed. This is actually quite tasty looking. Oh, I can't wait for this one. Okay, so again, it says to vent the saran wrap, so we will do that. And as soon as this roast beef gets out of the oven, we will pop this in. Okay, the roast beef is done. Take it out carefully. Oh, it is hot. I will let it sit for, 2 minutes? And we'll put in the mac and cheese. It says 5.5 max, and again, because I've got the wimpy microwave, I'll do a little over that. Okay, let's start this one. Okay, well, the mac and cheese is cooking and the roast beef is sitting, doing what it should for 2 minutes. Let's check out some of the nutrition about the roast beef dinner. Okay, so it's got 340 calories and a little bit of sugar, 4 grams, sodium, 62% of my daily intake at 1420 milligrams. And the ingredients actually look pretty good. They're red wine, sauce, water, mushroom, burgundy wine, onion, carrots, bacon, pearl onions, beef broth. Holy cooked seasoned beef is the third main ingredient, so it sounds like it's going to be a little chintzy on the beef. Okay, so the beef has sat for 2 minutes. Let's take a look. Okay, this is not very impressive. It looks like it's burnt. Let's mix it up and just see if it gets better that way. It's quite runnier than I was expecting. The beef does look like real roast beef, so that's a good sign. Let's start with the potato, because if he screwed up a potato, then we're in trouble. Okay, let's try it. Okay, that tastes pretty good. It tastes salty, but in a good way. Okay, the beef chunks are huge actually. I'm very impressed. Okay, let's try the beef. Holy, that is melt in your mouth tender. Wow, that's amazing. That's actually pretty good. Okay, here's a pearl onion and a bit of mushroom, I think. Let's try that. Yeah, I really wasn't expecting much from this, but it is actually very good. My only complaint is there's really not a lot of it. And at 340 calories, yeah, that's not a whole lot. But yeah, look at the chunks of beef. Wow, I'm really impressed. Okay, here's some potato with mushroom. Okay, yeah, this is very good. The potatoes are cooked perfectly well. I spoke too soon. That one was kind of crunchy. You don't want potatoes to be crunchy unless they're potato chips or French fries, but not slow roasted potatoes. Let's try a piece with potato and beef. Okay, this is one of his better meals for sure. My only complaint would be that it is a little saltier than it needs to be. Okay, the mac and cheese has come out of the microwave. Wow, okay, so this is a little disappointing looking as well. The macaroni looks all dried out or freezer burnt or something, but let's stir it. Okay, stirring it is creating a real goopy kind of mess here. Gordon, I'm doing all the work. You just dumped everything in a bowl, now I've got to prepare it. I am getting cheese pull. Probably the mozzarella. Okay, the bowl is kind of hot. Okay, I will be adding brown pepper to this because it looks so anemic, so white. It needs the black specks. But I'll try it first without the pepper. Wow, the cheese pull's impressive. Yeah, that's kind of weird. It's got kind of a grainy consistency, sort of like the cheese is curdled. This one's kind of disappointing. Oh, I think it's those breadcrumbs. Yeah, they're not adding much to it. Okay, let's check out the nutrition of this one. It's coming in at 530 calories. Sodium is only 48%, so less than the other. So I guess when you combine the two, I'm getting all my sodium for one day in 2 meals or 2 frozen entrees. So 1110 milligrams of salt or sodium. And the ingredients are
cheese sauce, no cheese blend, skim mozzarella, provolone.
Fontina, I've never heard of that. And mozzarella. So yeah, all the cheeses promised, and then the breadcrumbs. So yeah, definitely these breadcrumbs are, what they're doing is creating a grittiness. So yeah, this would have been better off without them. Or the breadcrumbs are good in macaroni and cheese if they're on top, but because you have to stir this, you end up stirring them in. And as far as flavor goes, considering there's 4 cheeses in here, it's not overly cheesy, not overly tasty. The macaroni is cooked perfectly, but yeah, it needs pepper. And give that a stir. Complaining about grittiness, and then I put coarse ground pepper in. Okay, let's see if that adds to the flavor. It definitely adds to the look. Meh. Okay, the more it sits and the cooler it gets, the more the flavors do come out actually. Tasting it a little more cheesy now. Okay, I'm getting full. Still have a bit of the beef. Let's combine the mac and cheese with the beef. Let's see what this tastes like. Invented a new recipe for Gordon Ramsay. You're welcome, Gordon. Oh, wow, that is actually pretty good. If you're up for it, try both at one time. Wow, I really like it together. I'm going to try a little more, even though I am stuffed. It's almost too bad this beef one didn't come with another vegetable on the side. I guess Gordon's thinking, you got a can opener, make your own. Yeah, that is really good mixed together. I think I'm going to eat both of these and regret it later. Okay, this is a lot of calories. Almost half of my daily intake, or more than half, in one sitting when I had breakfast. So I didn't need this much for lunch. And did I mention I paid $7.97 for each of these at Walmart? So this is actually an expensive in-home lunch at $16. Okay, I am stuffed. I ended up eating both of them. But yeah, my final assessment. I would give the roast beef I'll give it an 8. And the mac and cheese, I will give a 6. Mac and cheese tastes a little better once it cools down. The slow roasted beef could be a larger portion. Not that I need it now, but if it was all I was eating, I would probably still be hungry after that. Again, Gordon Ramsay has some really good frozen products. They're just way too expensive for what you get. But I'm glad I tried them. Not glad I paid that much money for them, but that's what you get when you deal with Gordon. Okay, so that's it. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. And leave me a comment. Let me know if you've tried these and what you thought of them. And don't forget to watch all the other Gordon Ramsay frozen entree videos I've done. Okay, so that's it. That's the deal. Thanks for watching. Bye.